Through these words and through this time, the real you might just show up. Those of us who understand that yes, school is important, but what's going on in our life is consuming our mental space, our emotional space. That's what we care about. Some of us have had to be that person in our family. We are somehow the ones that are called to step up and step in and still focus in school. Now, for those of us who don't know what I'm talking about, let me share with you what I'm talking about. See, some of us have to go home, and while everybody's complaining about cleaning their room, some of us don't have a room to clean. While some people are complaining about how mean their mom is, some of us wish we had mom back. See, some of us have had to grow up faster than everybody else. I was that kid that did not understand what growing up and stepping in and stepping up was. Now, in my house, my parents don't speak any English, but every night, I would say good night to my mom, good night to my dad, but because they don't speak English, sounds a little something like this. Amá, buenas noches. My mom would repeat, sueña con los angelitos, which means dream with the angels. Sweet dreams. She gave me a kiss on the forehead, I gave her a kiss on the forehead, then I would say, apá, buenas noches, which means dad, good night. And then he would be like, corre vete a dormir, right? Different. Yeah, different, little tough love, which means go to sleep. So I went to bed, I had my cleats, my shoulder pads, my helmet laid out. Now, up until this point, my life was pretty basic. Got in trouble for talking at school, it didn't really matter. Now, at 2 in the morning, my entire life changed. At 2 in the morning, my dad kicks my door in and he yells out, "Go get your mom!" Now, in my house, I never once saw my dad hit my mom. In my house, I never saw my mom on drugs. In my house, I never saw any of that. So I didn't have an idea of why this was going on. So as soon as my dad said, "Go get your mom," I ran outside and I saw my mom running in a full sprint. 2 in the morning. Now I ran after my mom, caught up to her, I grabbed her, turned her around and I looked into her eyes. I looked into her eyes and I was like, "Mom, wake up. What are you doing?" She looked back into my eyes and she yelled out, "Somebody help! This man is grabbing me." She ran off again. I went after her again and I said, Mama, please, this is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. Amá, por favor, wake up. And again she yelled out, "Somebody help! This man is grabbing me." It was 2 in the morning. I looked around and I felt like yelling, "Somebody help! My mom needs help. I'm just a kid. I'm just an 8th grader. Somebody!" Now there was nobody around. And because there was nobody around, and that's my why, then I had to make a decision. I looked into Maria's eyes, that's her name. I said, "Maria, I got you. I got you. My name's Al. Everything's gonna be okay." So now here I am. I thought I had time. I thought I had time to prepare to be a leader. But one thing I found out is that being a leader isn't something you choose. Being a leader is something you're called to be. So if any of you are going through anything, you have a choice. Not a choice of your reality, but a choice of your perspective. You know, your story is not your fault, but your truth is your responsibility.